Hi guys. Right, yesterday I made a video and sent it to MT. Some of you might have actually seen it on the site if MT put it up, I'm not sure. I asked him to take it down because I think I found the holy grail of risk to reward, R&R. Okay, I'll show you exactly what I mean in this video. Obviously, let's just get straight into it then. Right, so first and foremost, this is what it's all about here. Ooh, hey, come on now. Right, basically, you still have to follow the system. You still have to have the correct setup. You still need to use the rules, Sarge. And I'm saying that to you because I know how eager you are. Okay, you will be able to take the HA Blues straight off the bat. However, make sure you've got a setup. Okay, and use this system for entries and but you can use it for entries. It's brilliant for exits, right? So we'll get straight into it, right? Entries, obviously, HA signals, momentum, or price closing above or below the HA EM8. That is the holy grail, right? Exits, HA signals, momentum, or mixture of both on that where exits is concerned there, or price closing above or below the HA EMA. I cannot believe, right, that it's taken me 8 years to spot this, honestly. Right? Okay? You'll never lose your day. Ever. You cannot lose your day if you do this. Right. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Okay, where are we? A couple of screenshots to show you first of all. Let's, if my mouse will let me. Come on. Right, there we go. Okay, so this is what I'm saying here, right? You had 4 hour BB band here, you're outside 1 hour BB band here. This is probably a mixture of pink, white, blue. The reason it's termed white is because it shot up so big. Okay, so this is why I say you can take the HA Blues straight off the bat now. Alright, because HA Blues there. Okay, you take it. This one was a big win. Sometimes it will just go up a bit and then come back down. But what you do, if you take it straight off the bat, right, and it goes up, and then on the next HA candle it closes below the HA EMA, which is the brighter one, by the way, guys, the white one, the one that's generally nearest to the candles. Okay, this one here, you see, it's always nearest to the candles. All right. If it closed below that, then you just close your trade and wait for the next entry. Okay, which again, you know the entries, HA signals, momentum, price closing above the EMA 8. Alright, so on this particular one here, 150 pips, I think it is, you can see it here, this was it, bang, all the way up there. Right, now then, exits. There are a couple of things you can use as exits. I've mentioned about closing below the HA EMA, but when you have these violent moves like this, guys, it creates a big gap between the HA BB band and the HA EM8. Now, if you'd have just waited and stayed in till then, you'd have given back 70 pips of that trade. Okay, so when you get that situation, when it's created a big gap like that, right, think about it. Use a HA signal with mom, get out. So if that flashed red, well, that was there, get out. Right? Or look to the left and see if the Renko's got what do you call it? A signal. If it has, get out. Right? Because that'll happen. And if you'd have got out here, guys, you'd have saved yourself 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 pips. Right? You'd have saved yourself there by getting out with that. Okay? Alright, so that's another way to exit. Alright, again, right, we've got a HA Blue in now. Yeah, you've had that. It's gone through, it's come back down, but generally, you know, I'm not sure if this was opening bell, was it? Yeah, it was. That was opening bell. That big move up there, right? But anyway, this then created a kind of second move here. Okay, you're back on the EMAs on the HA chart, right? So again, you know, look for an entry. The HA blues in, right? So HA signals, momentum. There's momentum flashing now, as you can see. Maybe a Renko signal. Okay, in particular, you know, the whites. Well, the yellows as well. You know, you might have had a yellow down here, which was then getting. Okay, and mum flashed green. Okay, so you're in again. I think this is it here. There, look at it. Go. Okay. The other entry is price closing on that candle there. Next minute candle above the white EMA 8. There. Okay. So you're in this big move here, and you're in early. You see this, Darwin, just, you know, when I was pointing about the HA whites on Friday, look how late this one is, Dav. Right now, I happen to know this is 311 here. I happen to know that if you'd have taken this with momentum here, you'd have been in around about 50 there. Maybe actually, I think it was 65. I clocked the number at 65. Right, so you'd have been in at 65. Right, momentum somewhere around here with that signal. Okay, but HA white, I took this picture, Darwin, as soon as that HA white flashed up. So in other words, you'd be getting in here, which is crazy. All right, mate. So think on it. Entries. You had your setup. Okay, you're in. Right. Again, we shall just have a look at the exit on that particular trade. This was it here, Darwin. Look, all the way up. You got a HA yellow, mum flash red. You could have got out instead of waiting for price to close here below that EMA. Okay, it's this it's the holy grail. It's gonna save you more than make you, pips. Okay, and I'll show you that as we go along in the video. Again, you know, you might have used the Renko white, Darwin, and said, right, that's it, I'm out. Okay, because again, there you're only doing about 5, 10, 15, 20 pips. Right, and that move, Darwin, was 150 pips. Right, okay, and that's what, first trade of the day. Okay, not bad, eh? Right, just show you the holy grail on my particular charts. Right, this is the HA chart, obviously. 5-minute chart. This is Friday's session. Opening bell, boom. Right, Sarge, I'm going to address you here because I know that you lost 25 pips trying to take that down there, that 5-minute candle. Okay, you can see it here on the HA chart. That is it there. Right, you lost 25 pips. So if you were in here, Sarge, probably with a HA yellow, right, I understand why you did it, but all I'm saying is, Sarge, if you were in here, right, 25 pips was there. That's where you were getting out here, right? What I'm suggesting, Sarge, right, is if you get in here and you use this R&R system now, see this candle, you would have been out at the close of that candle, which was there. Okay, so that would have cost you 6, 7, 10, 12 pips at the most. Okay, mate, this is how it's going to save you, guys. This is the best risk to reward system I have seen on here. Right, so again, okay, I understand why you took that, because it bounced here and you're thinking, yeah, second move. You thought it bounced off the this one here, fine, no problem, Sarge. Right, the problem wasn't taking the trade down there, okay? Because this can happen after you have big moves like that. Oops, after you have big moves like that, okay, it can do that. All right, right. Why does a HA blue appear? Hmm? A HA blue appears when it's interacted, when price has interacted, crossed, basically, the 5-minute orange line. MT said he's triggered them to appear when we close, right? So, Darwin, Sarge, Hans, the HA yellow would have appeared on this 5-minute candle here when it was going down. Sorry, the HA blue. HA blue. Okay? That move there is this move on the HA chart. Right? So you might have appeared somewhere here. The HA blue. Okay, so you could have got in. Right? So you get in with the HA blue. Okay? Let's say from there somewhere. And you get out with a HA candle closing above the EMA 8, which is the white line there, as you can see, right? So we're looking for it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. You might even have been out before because you saw all this happening, but you know, if you're going to stick to this, then you'd have been out there. Look at that move, guys. 128 pips. Okay, 128 pips here. All right. So then gets back in amongst the 5 EMAs. Right, let's look at what time this one is. 1640. 1640. This move here. Right, so I'll just move it along a bit so you can see it. This move down here. Okay. So again, you might have had, and it's 15 orange line as well, so you should be thinking down here. Again, you know, you might have had a HA blue up here because it crossed the 5-minute orange line, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have had a 15-minute blue because this is only the 5-minute BB band here, guys, right here. So I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have had a 15-minute blue up because I don't think you would have broken the 15-minute BB band. Do you understand? So your mindset should still be down, right? That is one of them HA blues that you have to say, no, that's a false one because you've got nothing with it, right? You can't just trade a HA blue on its own, guys, right? You know what I'm like with the blues, what I say about the blues. 15 blue, broken 1 hour BB bands. Think that way. Think about your setups, okay? So again, you'd have had a HA yellow here, okay? Fine. HA yellow momentum. What you can do if you want is wait for price to close below the EMA 8. So that candle there would have been your entry. Okay, you can see this one here, it's just closed above there. You see that one? Just closed above. That might be your exit. Okay, so sometimes, you know, you're not going to get mega pips, right? But if you stick to this, I mean, that's 40 pips. You know, so you could be 2-0 on this, guys. Just trading the reversal here, 2-0, and you're already 160 pips. You know, let's say if you even had a go at this because you saw it underneath the what you call it, the EMA 8 here, right? You're out when price is above the EMA 8, closes above the EMA 8. Look to the right. Look at that there. You know, that would have would have been nothing to attempt that, guys. Right? But like I say, you can use the HA yellows. If you'd have seen a HA yellow and you got momentum there, you might have been in here like that and out there. In which case, 60 pips. Okay? Alright, guys, you understand what I'm saying here? Right? So, again, we move on. Right, there was another move down here. We'll have a look at this one. What time was it? 1705 o'clock. 1700. Yep, you can see it quite clearly here. Was that this one here? 16, where are we? Are we 18? Sorry guys, I've gone past it. Yeah, this here. 1700, look. This is it. Right, so you might not, you've just got out of one trade here, but you might not have got a HA yellow here or a HA white down. You might, but you might not. Okay, but you got momentum, right? So when you're using momentum, just look for price closing below the EMA 8. Okay, so again, you're in here, your exit. If you're not, you know, if there's no signal here, your exit is price, and there's no signal here, price closing above the EMA 8, which was on that candle there. Look at that, guys. Another 68 pips. Okay, this system, guys, is perfect for exits and entries. If you don't, you know, you can use it with momentum. Say momentum, I got momentum here, and price closed on that candle below the EMA 8, I can get back in. Right, let's have a look. Another attempt. Right, there was one here. Right, this one here, down. Right, so what time was this at? Around about 5:05, sorry, 5:05. Right, so it's this one here. Okay, this one there. Again, probably got a signal, I would think. Right, but if not, in, closed below. If you don't think that has, then that definitely has there. Closed below. Right, this is what I'm talking about when you get them big moves. Right, that went 50 pips. But what it did with these last two candles is create a big gap between the EMA 8 and the BB band, right? So you would definitely there would have had HA yellow pointing up, right? So once you saw that HA arrow pointing up and momentum term screen, just get out, guys. You've no need to let it give all that amount of pips back, okay? And if you did that, we'll say you got in there, right? You're probably out here somewhere. So I reckon you'd another 30 pipper there. Excuse me. Okay. Again, here, what you would have had here, because you crossed the 5-minute orange line, is a HA blue. Right. So you look and you see, have I got, you know, any other blues with it? Is there a 15-minute blue? If there's a 15-minute blue, you might have attempted it up here. Right, but then you're out straight away, and I'll show you that now. What's this here? What time is it? That up move there. Let's have a look. 6:15, so 18:15. Right, so it's here, guys. This is it here. Right, this is that move up there because you had a 15-minute blue and you had a HA blue, so you're thinking up. All right. So you attempted, where was it, 18:15. So you attempted this move up here. You got a HA yellow, you got in, right? Up here, and then that candle there, I'll just show you, highlight it. That candle there closed below the EMA 8. You're out. You're out. All right, so you're out. And that trade, we'll say you got in somewhere there like that. That trade would have cost you, well, you'd have won four pips, maybe, you know, either side. There's, you know, 5 to 10 pips either side. You understand? Guys? But if your mindset was still, oh well, I need a 1 hour blue because this is quite strong, right? Then you'd have been taking this down here or this down here. Right, that one was there, right? So you'd have attempted this down here with the HA signal or whatever. Then it closes above there. Look, because you won 4 pips, right? Then you did it again here, right? You're in, Oh, that one closes above there. Oh, I made 64 pips on that one. All right, do you understand? And that was that one there. And then it kept going and going and going and going and going. And now, again, we'll just go right to the end and just show you this here, which I presume broke 1 hour, 4 hour BB bands by the looks of it. So you definitely, would have had something here. But again, if you took this trade down, look at the gap it created here to here. Look at this. 60 pips. Are you going to give 60 pips back, guys? No, you definitely had something here saying up. So momentum, get out. All right. Darwin. All right. You crossed the 5-minute orange line. Yes. So a HA blue would have appeared. Probably somewhere here. Right. So take it. Take it. Right. So let's say you took it somewhere here. Right. Exit. If you didn't have anything here saying get out, then exit would have been this candle here because it closed just below the HA EMA 8. Okay, so let's say you're in there somewhere. There you go, down. You'd have made 38 pips, right? If you didn't, I don't want to put the EMA 20 on here, right? But the EMA 20 is the 5-minute orange line there, right? And what you had now, after that move, Darwin, is rule 2, because you closed above the yellow on the 5-minute time frame, which means you closed above the 15-minute orange. Well, if that 15-minute candle had closed, you would have closed above. In fact, you did, because that candle closed above as well. Right, so 5, 10, 15, definitely rule 2 was in. Okay, so anywhere here, you would have had the EMA 20, probably a HA yellow Darwin here. Right, momentum, get in. Let's say you got in there, Darv. Right, exit is HA candle closing below the EMA 8. Can you see it there, that one there? And look at that, Darv, 103 pips. 103 pips. Right, guys, do you see the benefit of this for both stop loss and take profits? Right, but you still need to look for your setups, guys. Play by the rules. Look for your setups, then use the HA chart, maybe the Renko signals as well, if there isn't anything on the HA chart, okay? But use the EMA 8 on the HA chart as your stop loss and your take profit. Well, so much as the take profit goes, like I said here, if you've had these big moves, then just be a bit sensible, because a big gap like that, guys, if you're waiting for it to close here, you give them back 60 pips. You don't want to be doing that, okay? And if there's a HA yellow and mom's flashing green, just close it, okay? If you do this, guys, with the rules I've set out in the in the last few videos, in particular, right, you can't possibly lose your day. Yes, you're going to have the odd trade that goes 15 pips. Yes, you're going to have to set a stop loss just in case there's a spike in the market. Okay. Yes, you might lose the odd 20 pipper over the course of the week. You might lose 3, 4, 20 pippers over the course of the week. But literally every trade you take is going to be 50 to 100 pips, if not more. Some of them, guys, honestly, in the recordings I've seen, some of them 150, 200 pips before you have to get out. Okay, right, so let's just have a look at a couple of recordings. I was going to speed, I'm using Chrome and I was going to speed it up, but it just doesn't, it's too fast, because if I speed it up, then it's like bum, 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 and then, oh, you had to get out there. You understand? So I'm going to leave it as it is. So straight off the bat, Darwin, we had one here. Look, 4-hour BB ban. Whoa, it's a good starting point, this. Right? HA blue. Probably a blue. Well, you had a blue there anyway, but this is probably a blue. blue, pink, white. It's become white because it shot up. Okay, you had a 5-minute yellow. HA blue, get in. This is one of them that I'm talking about, guys. Look at the difference between the HABB band and the EMA8. That is a 70 pip pullback. Right, why are you giving that back? You don't need to. Right, so what you do is you've got that there. You can do one of two things. This plus momentum, right? Close the trade. Or look across and see if that is your exit. Because that, Darwin, Sarge, Hans, Rushy, V-Boy, this is be very good for you as well, V-Boy, right? Is 100 and, I don't know, 130, 140 pip move, right? And when that appeared, you gave back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 as your exit. Okay? That with momentum, you might have given back 15 pips. Okay? Do you understand? Understand, guys? Alright? Right, so let's crack on. This was the one, I think this is the one I've shown you. Yeah, this is the one I've shown you in the screenshots, by the way, guys. Right. Okay. So let's just go back and have a look what actually got us in there. But again, Darwin, look at the fact that the HA white isn't there. This is why I think this system in this video now is better than looking for the whites. Okay, I'll just get back because I want to show you something really important about this. Right, watch here, guys. Right, and watch price. Momentum's already flashed. This is 65. Okay, so momentum's already flashed here, 65. You could be in that. There was the HA white, the Renko white, Darwin. Right, the Renko white. Look how long it takes for the HA white to appear. It's 50 pips later from momentum that the HA white appears. Right, so you could basically have been in 50 pips earlier. You could have been in 5, 10 pips earlier than this, which would have made it around about 68. About call it 8 pips, about 70. You could have been in at. That's 78. So you could have been in at 70. 65 with momentum. Okay? And the HA white appeared at 11. I took that picture before based on this recording. As soon as the HA white appeared, it was 11. 311, which was 50 pips after momentum here. Okay? Alright, guys. Darwin. So this is what I'm saying, mate. You had your blue, you had your setup. It had already closed above the 5-minute yellow line. I know it had spiked back down, but it's just like breathing, you know. It's like, and I know the HA blue was what do you call it, opening bell, right? So you can avoid this if you want and just let the market settle down. But with this now stop loss strategy, Darwin, this risk to reward strategy, right? I don't think you're ever going to lose your day again, right? As long as you get your setups, follow the rules that I've laid out in the last few videos, use the blues that way, you'll be fine. You will win every single day, and you'll win massive, right? Because you're not just thinking 50 pip here, you're staying in, you know. And you can see how good it's looking here, right? So we'll get straight to, right, so you had 4 or 5 candles there. What happened here, right, is something I've only just noticed, right? There was this arrow, the last arrow was up, right, but this arrow was pointing down on the candle here until it flipped back green. And as soon as that candle flipped green, this white arrow flipped to an up arrow again, right? But it doesn't matter that, right? Everybody just listen to me, right? It doesn't matter that you have two up arrows, or three up arrows together, as you'll see in a bit. You get another one up here somewhere, right? The fact that you haven't got a down arrow means you're not getting out, right? It's only a down arrow that will get you out, right? Or like I say, you might get momentum here now, okay? But anyway, don't worry about it. It only happens on the Renko charts, guys. Look, there's another one, you see? Right, and there, right, bang, there is a perfect example of that exit, guys. Okay, you didn't have to wait here, Darwin, Sarge, Hans. You didn't have to wait here for price to close below the EMA 8. That told you to get out, the Renko. And look, you gave back 5, 10, 15, 20 pips. Right, from a, what did we say, 65? And it's 398, so 265, 398, about 140 pip move, guys. Okay, you made 120 on that, Darwin, because of your early entry and the fact that you're not worried about it unless it closed below that EMA 8. Okay, and you used, maybe the Renko white as your exit here. Okay, in fact, I'll show you now. I'm pretty sure the HA white there, look. Let's get back to when that HA white appeared. I'll just let it run and then I'll pause. Okay, and I'll show you. Hey, come on, run. Bit of a dry throat. Oh, sorry to hear about Italy MT. I mean, that has got to be the worst I have seen Italy play in my lifetime. It's so lackluster. You'll have to cheer England on now. And Hans, what is wrong with the weather? Right, there we go. There you go. Look at this. Right, you see what I mean, Darwin? You were out here, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You were out 30 pips ago of that trade. Okay? Dav, you say 30 pips. That 100 and, what did we say? About 150 pips. But 424 it went up to, right? From 265. So that's about 180. Is it? Something like that? Yeah, it is, isn't it? 170, about 170, 180 pip move there, guys. And you get out with what? 5, 10, 15, 20. You minus 20 off whatever you made there, 150, 160, 170, 180 pips or whatever. You understand, Darwin? So instead of using the HA white, you used the Renko white as your exit. All right. Yeah, so anyway, that was just what actually happened on those screenshots that I've shown you before. Right, so let's crack on. Okay, HA yellow, right? You took this with momentum, right? You're above the EMA 8 now. Even the white's backing you up now. That's the first thing you want, real ideally, is the HA white to back you up. Right, so okay, we're watching here. If price closes below this EMA, because you can see it's tight here, right, below this EMA 8 here, then we exit the trade and wait for the next setup. Okay, because there are blues in, guys. Okay, that's all we're looking for. Price to close here. You would have been in around about here, which was, I don't know what price. I can't really see anyway, but you'll see in a minute. I'll just show you if this comes down a bit. Let's get to it. No, still going up. Still going up. Right, okay, I'll pause there. This candle here before the white, see it? Closed below the EMA. Right, so you'd have been out there, guys. You would have won a few pips on that. So you wouldn't have let this now come down and hit your stop loss. Okay? And the good thing is, right, what it means for people like Hans and those that are worried about these blues is you can literally ignore them until the rules are in. Right? You know, maybe it's gone through, closed below the 5-minute orange line. Right? You can literally ignore them till then, because if it closes below the 5-minute orange line, then you're starting to look at a reversal. And not only that, your HA blue would have turned up. Okay? So you might be in this one now because you got momentum. You're thinking, I'll take it. I'll risk it. There we go. White. You're above the EMA now. HA white's there. Nicely going. Look at it. Do you understand, Hans, how you could have just ignored those blues, right, until basically the HA blue appears, Hans, because they won't work until they've broken the 5-minute orange line. Okay? Keep going. Right, okay, so again, right, I'm not sure how many pips, right, but that might be your exit here because you closed below the EMA white. Right, so you've made whatever amount of pips from there to there, right? Again, now you might be thinking, you know what, right, if this flashes green, Mom, I'll have another go. Okay, because if it goes up a little bit, but then comes down and closes below that EMA line there, so it goes up a little bit here and then closes below it, you just get out, and you might have lost 6, 7, 8 pips, but in the grand scheme, guys, you just 160 odd there, right? You won 30 there, you won, I don't know, about 50 there. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Your losses will be minimal, whereas your wins will be astronomical. Okay, again, you might have used that as your exit, you know, on the last trade up. Excuse me. Right, so anyway, you definitely, if you'd have taken it, there wasn't green, Mom, so you were okay. You're not in. Okay, let's flash in a bit. Right, so you definitely got flame mom, green mom there. Yeah, if that was there, and you got green mom, fine, in, right? Keep an eye on this candle now. If it closes below, just get out. Honestly, you know, you to start. Your loss here will be a few pips. There's a HA, sorry, a Renko white. Okay, so if that closes and the white stays, get out. This one looks like closing below anyway. So let's see what happens. Ooh, that's a bright. There, right? That one closed. HA White, you were out there, and you were probably in here somewhere. So at the most, you've lost 5 to 10 pips there, attempting this move up. You understand, guys? It's such a simple thing, and I cannot believe it was there all the time. This closing below the EMA, and I know, right, one member in the room, Mr. Cooper, has been using it for his exits. Guys, that's how he's making, you know, 3 or 4 big trades a day, because he's using them as his exits, right? But now, you know, guys, if you all did it and used it for your stop loss, you know, this attempt here, right? You're not bothered. I mean, Sarge, imagine you just lost what? You might have lost a couple of pips on that attempt, Sarge. 5, 10, 15 at the very most. Look, you're not. It's not even 15. That there to there, I'd say 5 or 10. You were out with that, I think, right? And you were probably in here. So, yeah, between 5 and 10 pips, you would have lost on that attempt up, Sergeant Pippa. Right, and now you can start to see, okay, look, oh, it's getting help. I might be going down here. You can still have a go up, right? Because you know your loss is going to be minimal. And you, at the end of the day, Sarge, right? I'm not joking. You've got 9 hours of doing this, right? So you could just say to yourself, well, okay, I'll come back later when the HA blue is in and the reversal has started, and do a bit more. You know, you can just bugger off, well, for a while, you know, while these decide what they're doing, because it's that easy a system now to follow. There you go. There's your HA blue. Dive in with it, Dav. You know, because like I say, Dav, if it comes up and closes above the EMA, you just get out and take a small loss on the, as a knock on the. You know, it's like you're going to have a few losses, guys, but they're gonna be small. Okay, if you put a standard stop loss on as well, say 20 pips, that is the most you can lose. But when you win, your wins are massive. Massive. I mean huge. You already saw that one there. You took about 160 pips on that one. You know, this one now, you're killing it. Look at it still go. You're still below the EMA 8. Right? Yes, momentum and a signal now. So you might be saying, right, oh, it's near the flipped up 5-minute BB. 15-minute orange line, yeah. Right. Get out, because this is likely going to go above the EMA 8. Let's have a look. Okay, didn't. Son of a. Hate it, but it doesn't matter, you know, you got out somewhere here. Oh dear. Yeah, and it's still carried on. You know, some of you will be really greedy, I know that, but you know, to me, it's like you just take. I mean, if you're looking at what you've made here today, guys, and you're small, couple of losses while it was turning around here. Oh, come on, you know, you're gonna, and this is like, you know, during session, after session, you've got to. If you get reversal signals at an after session, guys, they can just go and go and go, and it's not as volatile as this either. So your losses will be even, any losses you incur will be even smaller. There you go, closed above. On that candle, so you'd have been out anyway. All right. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'll just flip right through now. You know, we'll have a look. Yeah, it gets a bit messy for a while, but again, any trading you do at that time, if you use this system, like, you know, let's say you attempted this move up. Where is it? No, we'll have to use a quicker one here, won't we? Yeah, rules weren't in with it. That's 5. No, we can't use that one. But again, you know, look at the NASDAQ there, guys, right? Look at this strong setup here, right? Look what it's been doing on the 15-minute time frame all day, right? So if you followed the rules with the NASDAQ and the strong bias there, look at these moves. Bang. You know, guys, that move there, 72, 100, that's a 200 pip move. This one here, down. 200 pip move. Do you understand, guys? And again, MT, you know, please change the NASDAQ to 3 pip on the Renko and the GU and the UCAD to 2 pips. If you don't mind, mate, it's just kind of hard to explain, but I'll explain when I come on Monday. All right. And yeah, look, guys, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you see, look, everyone's saying, well, where's the HA blue? Look, it's gone up massive. Not until it gets to here. Okay, 5-minute orange line. Let's see if it does. Alright, 5-minute orange line. There you go. Look, just breaking the 5-minute orange line. HA blue appears. Alright, Dav. You understand that's why MT tweaked them to interact with the 5-minute orange line. So basically, that's when you start thinking, okay, pull back, and then boom. But you can take them directly now, because if you'd have taken that directly and this red candle closed down here below this EMA 8, right? That's your stop loss. Okay, but because it didn't, you stayed in, and you're now in it winning. Okay, that is the good things about these blues. Look, this one here as well. You know, this is why I say now you could probably take them on the 1 hour orange line, because you've got a good exit system. In fact, it's the holy grail, guys. I cannot find a better risk to reward system than this. Okay, really cannot. Okay, it's just so good. Yes, you've got to remember with a Dow, it's big giver, so it will be a big taker. You know, but it will work on all the systems. Okay, on every pair, whether it's these pairs here or the indices here. Okay. All right, Hans, I suspect this will be the making of you. Hanzo, Sergeant Pipper, V-Boy, Sergeant Pipper in particular, guys. You know, because this is just, he likes to trade and he trades a lot. Okay, and this is perfect for people that want to trade a lot. Okay, Dav, you as well, mate. I think this will help you. And it may even be the making of Stephanie. You know, I'll have to have a word with her and see if she can get her head around it, because she's not too keen on the HA charts. Is our Stephanie, guys. Okay, but yeah. Okay, so you see, you'd have been in it. Comes down here, Sarge. You're out. Look, close below there. You're out. You're out, mate. And that's cost you nothing to attempt the first move on that. All right. See what I mean, mate? Right. So now, excuse me. Now you could be in with this and momentum. Did it flash? No, not yet. Let's have a look at it. But look at the Dow on there, guys. You see it? Darwin, again, this is... where are we looking at? Where's it gone from? There. Look at the numbers, Dav. Oh my God, this is another 100 and... well over 100 pips. Well over 100 pip move. That one there. Guys. You know, like I say, Dav, if you attempted it there, you're out there. That'd cost you next to nothing. Okay, so a quick flick on, and then we'll just go through and have a look. Yep, and you see how it got you out before it turned, Darwin. You know, this would have saved you 25, 30 pips there. Okay, look, exit, close below, exit. Ooh, let's have another go. You know, it's so good a system that might have been your exit. If not, that was. You know, so you save yourself 5 pips there. Anyway, let's go and have a look at one more, right? Because it's a really long video, this. We'll look at the 25th. Thanks again, BT, for putting these up, mate. Awesome, pal. Awesome. Mates, my fingers are going numb, guys. Okay, right, anyway, so cheers again, BT. I really appreciate it, mate. Okay, so, well, let's have a look. Right, no blues, there's no blues. Look at this strong setup here, right? There's no blues, so you should just be going with the flow. Okay. I don't know if there was a HA yellow there or not. Right, definitely momentum. You see there, look, it's going. Nice, really nice trade down there again. Right, let's flick on. A signal here, so you probably got out with that HAY. You know what whites do, guys? These are pretty much reversal signals, so you might have got out with that. And I think, Darwin, that HAY this time appeared before the Renko HAY. So again, you know, sometimes just choose, Darwin, between them. Which one, you know, whichever comes first. If the HA white comes first, use that. If the Renko white comes first, use that. Or use, like I say, momentum with a signal. So the HA yellow there with momentum. Excuse me. Okay, so we're just going to flip fast through this, guys, because, you know, like I say, it's a really long video. You know, there was another example, Darwin, with the blue. Bang, 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 bang. There's your exit. Might have even been before that if the Renko, well, the Renko white. Yeah, the Renko white would have been first, I think. you know, but again, close below. All right. So let's say, guys, you attempted this blue here. Now, this is one of them, right, where you've got the setup, right, but you're going against a really strong overall setup, right? But this is one of them. What you can do with these HA blues, guys, to know whether to take them straight away or whether to wait for the pullback, right, is see how far they've gone when these appear. See how far it's gone on the 5-minute time frame, right? Because this HA blue appeared, right, when price was up here, but it appeared when price was near that 5-minute yellow line. Now you know that that is going to react. Okay, I know sometimes they just go straight through the orange line, but it's not going to go straight through two walls. Okay, or it's very rare it does. Right, so you can say to yourself, well, it's a bit near to that, so I'll wait for the pullback. Right. Other than that, you know, you can take it, Darwin, Sarge, Hans, Rushy. You can take it, right? Then get out when that happens. So yes, you're probably one of them where you would have lost 10, 12, maybe 15 pips. All right. But again, like I say, you can just look here. If it's near to that yellow line, don't dive straight in. Just wait for the pullback. Okay, and then look for the system, the setup. Okay, so we'll have a look. Yeah, so you might have got in here with momentum. You got out, close below. Okay, cost you next to nothing. Cost you next to nothing to try that in case it went boom like that. You understand? In again here, momentum. Right, let's see what happens on this one. Yeah, now it's going. Now it's going. Okay, bang, you're out. That one there, candle before that one. 15-minute orange line, by the way, guys. Yeah, so kind of expected, but you're out on that one there. So again, you would have made a few pips there, but you're out before that happened. Comprende? All right. So again, still thinking up. Oh, was this the? Yeah, right. So that's opening bell. So it might be wise to leave the opening bell, right, guys? But you know, you did have a HA blue appear there. Suppose it was that just after opening bell, yeah. And then boom. Okay. But you can be forgiven for just saying, you know, I'll wait out opening bell and then start afterwards. Okay, and again that went all the way up to the flip down. Oh, I remember this one, yeah, right. Flip down, 1 hour BB band. This is something to watch for, guys, when you've got strong trends like this. Where does it go to? Sorry, strong bias like this. Where does it go to? Flip down, 1 hour BB band. That is going to kick in again. That there. Okay, and this is kind of what Igor asked me after the effect, but this is what I would have seen because we were bouncing off the flipped up 4 hour BB band up to the flip down 1 hour BB band, and then that will kick in again. Okay, this is how it works. That's Jazzronomics basically, in a nutshell. So yeah, you know, a blue here, Darwin, you could have taken this. Again, let's go and check it out. Yeah, and you would have had a nice win again. Right, so again, we'll just flip through. Look, you might have had another entry here. Okay. Again, you can always use when the moves are this strong, guys, like this, you can always use the EMA 8 as an entry. You know, it's like closes below here, or it's momentum when you're in here. Bang. Okay. You can use them as entries as well as exits, and you know, look, bang again. Excuse me, blues appear. HA blue is going to be here, right within mid-seconds, I think, because you've broken this here. Late. Oh, it could be, yeah, sometimes they do appear late. Yeah, you see it. So I wondered where it was because you did actually cross the 5-minute orange line. So it's like a couple of minutes late. Okay. Nevertheless, you know, if you take it now that you've seen it, right, just use the EMA. as your exit. If it goes below it, close it and then wait. Okay, because you know you're probably going to get a bounce from here. Okay, so you'd have taken it, you're still in, and then out there. So you know, probably lost nothing attempting it. Now you've got that 5-minute yellow line, 15-minute orange line bounce out of the way. You're looking for an entry. Okay. God, messy. Does happen, this, guys. It will get messy from time to time, and you know, once that blue reappeared, it's back down again, guys. You know, so you stop thinking about up and down again, and you didn't close above the EMA 8 there, and it carried on. Okay, and that's because of the really strong bias. It might be that, you know, some people say to me, well, how come sometimes they don't work, sometimes they do? Guys, I always look at a blue on a time frame and say, well, I know where that's going. Right, so if it's a 1 hour blue, it's going to go to the 1 hour orange line. If it's a 15 blue, it's going to go to the 15-minute orange line. If it's a daily blue, it's going to go to the daily orange line. It doesn't mean it, especially with the dailies, it doesn't mean it's going to go straight there, right? Because there are an awful lot of big walls in between. Excuse me. So now you broke the 8-hour orange line. If you get a 1 hour blue, the chances are it will bounce back. You understand? Okay, it's pretty much what happened before. You hit the 4-hour flipped up BB band and it bounced up to the flip down 1 hour BB band before that kicked in again. All right, but that's the kind of way I look at it for bias. But again, look, guys, if you got in with that blue down, look, you are not out yet. You don't have to have got, you know, you could still be riding this trade down from around about here, I think it was, somewhere here. Okay, so again, guys, I think this is a really, it's the best. It's the best, honestly. It is the holy grail of what do you call it? Risk to reward systems. As I've shown you, you know, you'll be able to use this, you know, even if you put the HA charts in your own time frame, and then you'll be able to use this. If you can't see it clearly on MTs, you can just look on your own and say, right, okay, bang, below, above, whatever, that's my exit, right? And honestly, it works. It just works. I mean, look at these moves here. You know, you would have been up here, right, out, backing up, maybe out, backing up, boom, you know, up, boom. You understand, guys? It's just going to save you a lot where your stop loss is concerned, and it's going to make you a lot by just keep riding the HA EMA. All right, guys. So it is, you know, going to be called the oh God, I don't know. I don't know what to call it now. What did I write it down? Oh, the ultimate one. The ultimate R&R strategy. The Holy Grail. So I'll call it the ultimate R&R strategy. And if MT needs to add anything to it for, you know, for marketing, then he can do that. Okay, guys. So the ultimate R&R strategy. It is. All right, guys.